Good morning, team. We are in Queenstown, New Zealand today, and we just had our mandatory Ferg burger breakfast, which was delicious as always. Now we're just gonna head back up to the camper, and we're actually heading out of Queenstown and heading up towards Mount Cook and probably back to Christchurch eventually this evening. Unfortunate that trip's coming to an end, but it's been amazing. Doubtful Sound was just out of this world, and when you're spending time in a place like Queenstown, you just can't help but feel good with the mountains everywhere around you, and it reminds us a lot of home. You know, it reminds us a lot of Western Canada near the Rockies, and yeah, it's just a great place to be. Puts your mind at ease. A quick stop just outside Queenstown at the AJ Hackett suspension bridge and bungee, and I'm not doing any bungee today. Can't really afford it right now, and I'm a bit of a chicken, but I'd much rather skydive, so I'm gonna try to do that before I leave the country. But we're just gonna watch some people do some bungee, so enjoy this montage. Team, quick update for you guys. We were starting to have some van troubles. The van was kind of like shaking a bit on the road, and just like the engine seemed to be giving out a bit, like going up hills and stuff. It just like cut out and then cut back in. So we stopped in at the nearest town. They called their mechanic friend here, and we went up to see him, and the first thing he asked for was the receipt for the fuel that we put in the car, because this is a diesel van. So you guys can probably guess what happened. Jillian's dad accidentally put gas in the tank. So we're a long way from home, and we're just trying to figure out now what's gonna happen for the rest of the day, because we definitely won't be driving this thing, and yeah, we're a long way from Christchurch. So classic Ryan and Jillian fashion, a car breaks down while on a road trip, and you gotta get creative to find your way home. So stay tuned, it should be good. So since we're having some car troubles, we're gonna stop in at this winery really quick and grab some wine and just relax, since we have a couple hours to kill. So looking forward to it. So we just made it to Mount Cook, or the Mount Cook area at least. Mount Cook is still like 80 kilometers that way. You guys can see way in the distance. Way back there is Mount Cook. But since we had a bunch of car troubles today, it's pretty late already, so we're gonna try and make it home to Christchurch tonight. And also, it's not super clear. The peak of Mount Cook is still covered by clouds, so we figured we'd just come to the lookout point and take a few photos and call it a day as far as going to Mount Cook is concerned. So, but it's only a 3.5 hour drive from Christchurch, so I'm sure we'll be back pretty soon to explore it a bit more. Just a quick stop in Lake Tekapo on the way home back to Christchurch to check out the church. There's some pretty nice light on the lake, and also I'm gonna show you guys the coolest public toilets I've ever seen. Might sound weird, but you'll see what I mean here in just a sec. Okay, here we go. Check this out. Whoa.
Welcome to Exoloo. Please press button to close and lock door. Door locked. Your maximum use time is 10 minutes. Press button to unlock door.
How cool is that? And then it plays this strange elevator music for 10 minutes or until you open the door. Really sweet. It's a magic toilet. It's crazy.
Door is unlocked. Thank you for using Exoloo.
Thank you, Exoloo.
Baby girl, you turn me on with your electric feel. I said, ooh, girl, shake me like an electric feel.
Hey guys, it is the next morning. Sorry I forgot to sign off last night. Just got home and we were absolutely gassed, so I just went to bed. So that is the end of the road trip. We were back in Christchurch, and just hope you guys really enjoyed the road trip. We had an awesome time. It was a bit of a whirlwind and there was lots of driving, but not a bad place to be driving, really. Like, absolutely gorgeous scenery wherever we went, so really enjoyed it. It was also really great because I got to get a lot more familiar with this new camera. There wasn't a whole lot of drone flying going around, but it really kind of challenged me to use this camera a little more in creative ways and get a lot more familiar with it, and I love it so far. So thanks a lot for watching. Make sure to comment below. Tell me what you guys like the most about this road trip. I could probably guess which episode you're gonna like the most, but let me know what you guys thought was the coolest place. If you're in New Zealand, make sure to hit me up if you're coming around Christchurch. I'd love to meet up with you guys sometime if you're coming down this way. And so until next time, don't be afraid to take the path less traveled. See you guys.